There is a huge breakout of a toxic bacteria, and if you're not careful, it can kill your dog, but there are ways for you to protect them.
Supernova Style Science News with Julie 7 Sage.
There have been quite a few reports of dogs dying after swimming in ponds and lakes across the entire United States. In those bodies of water, blue-green algae, or cyanobacteria, has extremely bloomed. The cyanobacteria are in such high concentrations that it's killing dogs. But before we continue on, let me explain what cyanobacteria is. Even though it may be called blue-green algae, it is not an algae. Cyanobacteria is a prokaryote, which are cells that don't have a wall around their nucleus and don't have membrane-bound organelles. And prokaryotes contain archaea and bacteria, which cyanobacteria is. Algae, however, is a eukaryote, which are cells that do have a wall around their nucleus and do have membrane-bound organelles such as mitochondria. Since cyanobacteria is a bacterium, it is the only photosynthesis-using prokaryote that produces oxygen. This bacterium is thought to be one of the main reasons of how our Earth got its high oxygen counts, as well as the first living thing to use photosynthesis. Cyanobacteria is needed, but when the weather is hot and there's been little rain, the cyanobacteria start producing toxins that are dangerous to all mammals, including dogs and even humans. The bacteria thrive in warm, calm, shallow, and nutrient-rich bodies of water. As I said, even though it can harm other pets the size of a large dog and down, and even kids, we're going to deal with the effects on dogs, so it can make humans sick, but it can kill dogs. The toxins can cause the dogs to react in two different ways. In the first way, symptoms developed quickly at an estimated 15 minutes after exposure. These symptoms can be the dog staggering around, drooling, and even seizures. This can lead to rapid death. In the second way, the symptoms develop later, which include vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and not wanting to eat. Unfortunately, there is no antidote for these toxins, so instead, vets have to treat each symptom separately. There are a few things you can do to prevent it, however. One thing is analyzing the water before you allow your dog to jump into the water. Look out for slimy water, or water that looks like it has foam or scum on its surface. Also, avoid water that smells bad, or if it has a blue, bright green, brown, or red coloration to it. And if you see a sign that says no swimming, especially if it says due to bacteria, please listen to the signs. But these signs usually are only in public places in only some states. If you think your dog just jumped into an algae bloom, get them out and rinse them with clean water immediately. Then you should take them to the vet immediately afterwards, especially if any symptoms arise, because the sooner you get them in, the better chance your dog has to survive. Remember, this can even harm other pets from the size of a large dog down, and even kids. And with climate change, this toxic bacteria will become more widespread. If you want to learn more, check out the links below. If you want more helpful science news, follow. And remember to share helpful science stories with your friends to show your supernova style.